Scarlight here, and welcome to the final day for the Bolt Breakers. I can't wait to see what the results will be. Cannot wait to see who's going to be the MVP. It's going to be Kaiba or Bakura. Let me know who you want to see to become MVP. And with all that said, let the battles commence. Here's our first matchup here, very scary. We have Gamora, King Gambit, Roaring Moon, Primarina, Gorgon Fire, and Zamazenta. So many massive threats on the opponent's side. I'm going to lead off with my predicting the Gamora. Could also see the Gorgon Fire as well. Potential lead, maybe. As for us, I think we definitely got to keep Kaiba alive for late game. Because Thunderclap does look very good late game. Especially if we're down Gorgon Fire. As they will lead off with Gamora, we can just go for air power here. They do not really have any switch-ins into air power, so we're going to hit really hard if they do want to switch out, which is fantastic. As I'm guessing, Go set up Stealth Fox. And no, they go for their own air power. We do take the hit, and they will switch out into Primarina, getting some nice damage off on this. Is so incredible. We'll let Mai go here and get a nice Thunderbolts off and KO the Primarina. Awesome. They could want to go back in to they could want to go back into Gamora. So I might go Yugi here, as they do want to go into the Gamora. We will rapid spin here, and yep, and we don't need to worry about any entry hazards, which is fantastic. They will now go into Roaring Moon with a passing shot. And go into Bakura. As they will just go for the Dragon Dance. We can just safely go for the Drain Punch. The only switch out I can see is Zamazenta. They might want to stay in, but I highly doubt it. I don't think they would want to risk this one this early, because they can definitely take an Earthquake. So let's see what they will want to do. They do Terrifying and go for another Dragon Dance. A bit scary. Just gonna go for the Ice Punch here. As they do go for Earthquake, Bakura does take the hit and we get the KO. Awesome. I'm guessing Zamazenta. No Gorgon Fire comes out here. I will Drain Punch this, as they do just want Breaking Swipe. I will go into Kaiba here, go for the Terra Fairy, and go for the Dragon Pulse, as they will opt to go into King Gambit. Very good read on my opponents. I will just go out into Malik here, predicting the Iron Head, as that's what they will go for. We will now just go for Discharge, and hopefully KO King Gambit. They will definitely want to Sucker Punch here, so we'll just go for the Roost, as they do not. They do predict the Roost, but we'll go for Roost again, as they will now go for Sucker Punch. Awesome. I'll go for Roost one more time. See if we get the fully power. No, we do not. Unfortunately, they do just caught out Grief, because I definitely want to keep Malik healthy for the Zamazenta. As we do end up getting the full power now, which is fantastic, and getting the full power unfortunately for the opponent, and we get the KO on the King Gambit, which is fantastic. We can now just go for U-turn, go out into Joey here, predicting the Flirets, as no, they will go for Dragon Dance. So I'm just gonna go full False Switch here, into Kaiba, go for Dragon Pulse, and I think this is game from here. As they will go for Flare Blitz, we easily take it. We will definitely KO with Dragon Pulse. As it will go into Zamazenta, we can just Thunderbolt here. Get some nice damage off. Go for Thunderbolt again in case they want to substitute. As they will go for Iron Defense again. But now we can just go for the Thunderous Clap and get the KO. Very close game. Very scary with the Roaring Moon there. But luckily Bakura will be able to take the hit, and Kaiba really cemented that game. Let's go into the next matchup here. Ooh, some nice unusual Pokemon here. And we have Latios, Umbreon, Goldango, Great Tusk, Cinderace, and they've got their own Rotom Wash. Massive threats to the team, definitely the Great Tusk, the Cinderace late game, and the Latios. So I go lead off with Joey predicting Great Tusk. They lead off with their own Joey. So we can just go for Soul Switch here to see what they will want to do. Could go into Kyber here, or the call. Go into Kyber, see what they will want to do. As they do just want to go for the Hydro Pump. Go for Dragon Pulse here in case they want to switch out into Great Tusk, get some nice damage off. As they do go into Great Tusk, which is really great for us. Do I want to Telefaily this game? I think I will and go for the Dragon Pulse again. As they will go for the Ice Spinner, we do get the KO on the Great Tusk. Massive threat out the way, as they will now go into Goldango. We can just go to Joey in this position, as they will just go for a Make It Rain. And now we can definitely just keep the momentum up with Full Switch. Could see the Umbreon coming in. As you know, it is the Latios. So we can just bring back in Kyber here and just go for the Dragon Pulse. Even if they do go into Goldango, that's completely fine. As to see what they will want to do, we don't need to worry about hazards anymore as well, because we got rid of the Great Tusk, which is so good for us. Yeah, as I'm guessing the opponent's going to go into Goldango here. We should be able to take one Psychic from this range, or Luster Purge. We could also make the double. As they do go for Luster Purge, we do take the hit and we get the KO on the Latios, which is fantastic. Probably go see Goldango here. So I will just go for Thunderbolt in case they want to go for Nasty Bot. As they will just go for the Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Balloon on it, so could it be Assault Vest? Could be True Specs too. We can just go for the knockoff here, as they will go into Umbreon. We get rid of the nice leftovers, which is very good for us. We can now just go for the Parting Shot into Mai here, just in case they want to go for Toxic. I don't want to bring in Bicola in just quite yet. Just go for the Full Switch here. I'm actually going to stay in here now and Thunderbolt. As we do get a Paralysis, which is very good for us, as they will go for another Toxic. So we'll go into Bicola here, as they're most likely going to go for Protect or Wish. They will go for Wish. We can just go for Swords Dance here, predicting Protect. As they do just want to go into Rotom. We can just go for Rain Punch here. They will get the burn on us, which is unfortunate. But we can do some nice damage to this Rotom. I kind of want to keep the call around. As we do get KO on the Rotom. The Umbreon is definitely going to be a bit of a hassle for us to deal with, as they will now go into Goldango. We can just go into Joey here, as they will Teleghost Shadow Ball. Wow, that does a lot of damage to us. I will just stay in a Hydro Pump here, as they do go into Umbreon. Unfortunately, missed the Hydro Pump. Just go for the Hydro Pump again, and they do unfortunately get fully powered. If we hit this Hydro Pump, we will get the KO. Awesome. As we get some nice leftover recovery back as well. So the biggest threat to us is, I would say, the Cinderace. So I'm going to let Bicola go here. And then go into Yugi and go for the Aurora. As they will go into Cinderace. Does 71%, and we do get the speed boost. So we should be faster. As we get the KO. We can now just go for the knockoff. Get a lot of damage, and that's GG. Unfortunately, they got fully powered there. Pokemon, it happens. As it's Chili Scarf, actually. Did not expect that, and it was a crit too, and we still took it. Well done to Yugi. Our next matchup here, we have Dragapult, Landorus, Galarian Slowking, Kieran, which is very, very scary. Definitely probably need Telejerry. Heatran and Great Tusk. So many massive threats on the opponent's team here. We'll lead off with mine. As I'm predicting the Heatran or the Great Tusk, as it is the Kieran. They can just go for Freeze Dry. So I will go into Joey here. Got the Telesteel straight away. Very, very scary one to against for this team. As they do double into Slowking, which is very interesting. So we will just go for False Switch here. Go into Yugi, probably go for the Focusite, right? No Chili Reception. So they might bring back in Kieran here. But we should be faster. Just barely faster, yeah. Unless it's True Scarf. But if it's True Scarf, Yugi should take any one hit. We could also see Great Tusk. Just have to wait to see what the opponent wants to go into. No, it's Dragapult. Did not see that. Dragapult. I will just go into Malik here to see what they want to do. They just go for the U-turn. Unfortunately, don't get the static off. They'll probably go switch back into Kieran now. That would be my best bet. Which again is so scary for us, as they do go into Kieran. We'll just go into Joey. As they go for the Wizard. And I will go for Will-O-Wisp here, so we can get the undo the freeze. But that was not effective, and it did damage. So that's a choice specs. As we will Telesteel. As they do go for another Blizzard, we do get worn out. Unfortunate right there. We can go for the Pain Split, as they will finish us off. But we can now just go into Bakura here, go for Sword Stance, and put some pressure onto the opponent. Which is really, really good for us, because I definitely don't want to stay in against Bakura. The only worry is I don't think Bakura can sweep from this position because of Great Tusk. As they will go into Landorus, we will just go for the Ice Punch. We should take any one hit from this Landorus. As they do opt to go for Air Power, we do get the KO, which is fantastic. As they are revealed to be the defensive set. We'll go into Malik if they go into Great Tusk. Definitely want to keep Bakura alive the best I can. They could also just go into Dragapult. But at least we forced the Tail out, and now because it's Tail Ice, the Kieran also has less resistances. So that's really good for us. So we know it's Choice Specs, so we know Yugi outspeeds, we know my outspeeds, and yeah, as they will go back into Kieran. I'm guessing they're going to go for the Ice Beam here. I will go for Drain Punch in case we can take it, which we unfortunately don't. But we can go into mine, go for False Switch, as they will go back into Slowking. We'll just go into Yugi here, go for the knockoff. Definitely, oh no, thought it'd be Great Tusk that would be coming in, but no, it is the Heatran. We can now go for the Parting Shot. And it is Choice Specs as well. We can just safely click Thunderclap on to Kieran as well, but doesn't look a very good position for us, as they will go for the Magma Storm. So I will Thunderbolt here, as they do stay in and go for the Air Power. Go for Dragon Pulse now in case they want to save Heatran, which they don't And unfortunately, Kaiba does go down here. So I think actually our win game is Yugi. Right, I'll just go into go for the air power. Get the KO. They might bring in a Great Tusken now. They could also bring in Dragon Pulse. So my end game here is for Yugi to get the speed boost, and we also need KO Great Tusk for this to work, as they do go into Kyurem. We will just stay in here, go for the air power, as they do switch out into Galarian Slowking. We take a massive chunk of health from the Galarian Slowking and get the KO from here. Very, very, very intense game. Very intense game. They're most likely going to go into Dragon Pulse. Yep, they do. I will just stay in here and air power, as they do just go for the Dragon Dart. We can now go into Malik, go for the Hurricane. If this is choice banded, as they do go into Great Tusk, unfortunately we miss, which is really what we don't need right now, and we miss again. Just as Malik as always, Malik loves to make Hurricanes, as they will now go back into Dragon Ball. And yeah, I think it's GG from here, unfortunately, as they will go for the Dragon Darts, and I don't think Yugi can take a Dragon Dart, unfortunately. No, GG, very, very close indeed, and let's go into the next one, very intense. Our next matchup here, we have Tyranitar, Galarian Slowking, Skarmory, Hatterene, Great Tusk, and Hydro Apple. Very unique team. I love to see what this team can do. Massive threats, definitely the Great Tusk, Tyranitar and Hydro Apple, I think are the biggest threats here. I think they're going to either lead off with Tyranitar or Great Tusk. Going to lead off with Mai as a nice safe option, as it's Hatterene. Okay, so we just go for the Pulse Switch and go into Joey and see what they want to do. They will set up the Carmine, which is quite scary, so I'm going to go for Pulse Switch again. Go into Malik, maybe. I think Malik is a safe bet, or Yugi. I'm going to go into Yugi, thinking that they're going to go for another Carmine, as no, they go for the Draining Kiss, and I think this could just be game right here, right now. I will Teferi Carmine. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I should have just went into Malik. Should have went with my gut there. Might still not be over though, as they will just go for the Draining Kiss. We can now just go for Thunderbolt. And yeah, that does a lot of damage to our opponent. No, Thunderbolt is definitely going to KO Hatterene. So it's not over yet, which is fantastic, as they will save the Hatterene. So I will just go for Carmine again, try to get as much pressure onto the opponent, as they will just go for Future Sight. We can now just go for another Thunderbolt, as they will opt to go for Sludge Bomb, and thankfully they don't get the poison. Go for Dragon, go for Dragon Pulse then. I clicked too quick, as they will now go into Great Tusk. We will just stay in, let Kaiba go down here to a Rapid Spin. We can now just go into Malik, go for the Hurricane. Unfortunately, we lost our Tellus so early on too. So it's going to be a tough game to come back from, but we can still definitely come back from it. As they will go back to Galarian Slowking, and of course, Malik misses Hurricanes. Just something Malik likes to do. We'll just go to Mai here, as they will go for the Future Sight. We'll just stay in here, go for the Air Power, as they do sack Hatterene off. The Future Sight's definitely coming next turn. So yeah, Mai's going to be our win condition here. Mai and Malik are definitely two win conditions, as they will now go into Great Tusk. We can just go into Malik, take the Rapid Spin, and take the Focusite too, but we might not take an Ice Spinner now, and we do not. But we can go into Bakura here and go out into Joey, as they will go for the Bulk Up. So Bulk Up, Rapid Spin, is it close combat? Oh, maybe they have nothing to really touch Bakura either, so that's very handy to know. I will go for the False Switch now. Back into my, and then go for the False Switch, predicting the Hydra Apple, because it resists both our stab moves. So yeah, we're in a very tough spot here. Yep, as it is Hydra Apple, we can just go out into Bakura here, and then go for the Ice Punch. They might switch out into Skarmory, could see. This Focusite's definitely go ahead though, as they live on 6, but we get the freeze, which is very unfortunate for the opponent, as we do unfortunately take the Focusite, as they will now go into Skarmory. We do go for the Drain Punch, as they are Rocky Helmet. But the Hydra Apple being froze could actually win us the match here. We will go for the Thunder Punch. Go for the Thunder Punch again, and then go into my. So I think it's literally my versus everyone now, as they will go back into Hydra Apple. Go for the Tail Blast here. As they do unfortunately stay frozen, we go for the Air Power now and get the KO on the Hydra Apple, which is fantastic for us. As they will now go into Galarian Slowking, we can just go for the Air Power, as they will opt to go for Focusite. Go for Thunderbolt here, predicting Skarmory. No, they go into Tyranitar, which does make sense, and Go has to let Mai go down here, as they bring back in Galarian Slowking, and we do get that Mon incredibly low, as we can now go into Joey, go for the Hydro Pump against the Tyranitar, which does get the KO, and it's literally Joey versus everyone now, which is very surprising to see. Go for the Hydro Pump again, as we unfortunately miss, and we do get the Hydro Pump, which is fantastic. Go for the False Switch here, as they will go for Focusite. Go for the False Switch again, as they do get the poison on us. Go for the Hydro Pump now. Very close indeed, very close match. We do get the KO on the Great Tusk, but the Galarian Slowking is a bit too healthy now. GG, very close game indeed, and let's go into the next matchup here. Also against a unique team. We have Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Lilligant, Hoopa Unbound, and Anorith, Scizor, and Walking Wake. Massive threats, definitely Hisuian Arcanine, Hisuian Lilligant, and Walking Wake, I say, are the main 3 big ones. I don't know who to go lead off with here though. I'm gonna lead off with my thinking the Hisuian Arcanine. No, it is the Hoopa Unbound. Is this physical or special? That's the question. I'll go into Malik here, as it is special. Go for the U-turn, as they will go into Scizor. We can just go into Joey, go for the Will-O-Wisp. We do connect, which is fantastic for us, as that's probably choice band. They will now go into Walking Wake. We'll go for Pain Split here, as we do take the Draco, which is fantastic. We get a lot of recovery back, and we take a lot of damage away from this Walking Wake, as they do opt to go into Scizor, as we do go for False Switch. I'll go into Malik here, go for Roost. Get us all back to 9 HP. As I'd most likely go for U-turn here, as they will do. Hisuian Arcanine does come out here, which is quite scary. What Mon don't I need here? I could say Yugi, but Yugi could be really helpful against the Hoopa Unbound. Joey. In fact, I'm gonna go into my predicting the head smash. We should take one head smash, which we do, as they reveal to be life up, so we are faster. So I'll get the false switch out here as they do stay in. I did not see that. One bit. And we'll go into Joey now. And I think just go on focus, let Joey go down here. As I go for another flare blitz. But we can just go back into mine now. And just go for the air power. And get the KO, which is fantastic for us. Joey B down does hit. As they will now go into Anomalous. So I'm just going to go for Thunderbolt here to see what they want to do. They will just go for the Moonblast. So I'll go into Kaiba here. And just go for Thunderclap. As they Telesteel. Go for the Moonblast and get the KO. Oh no, I should have telled. But now we can actually tell a Bakura here. Oh, tell a Bakura here. That was almost a disaster. As they will go for the Moonblast again. We get some HP back from the Anomalous. And see who they would want to go into. They do go into Hooper Unbound. I will go into Yugi here. Predicting the Psychic. No, they do go for the Thunderbolt. So right here I'm just going to go for the knockoff. As they do opt to stay in, we get the KO, which is fantastic. So again, a very, very intense game. Walking Away could definitely just come out here, right? No, Assyrian Lilligan does. We can just go into Malik. As they will just go for the Petal Dance. We can just go for Roost, as they do go for the Victory Dance. Which is quite scary. Please do not miss this hurricane. Please. Yes, we connect. Awesome. As they will go into Walking Awake now. I'll go into Yugi here. Let it go down. Then go into our Bakura here. Go for the Drain Punch, as they do opt to stay in. And that's GG from here, right? Which is fantastic for us. GG, very, very close indeed, a very close match. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for our final day. Some really intense battles here. Love to see it. The performance video will be up tomorrow, and with the U team. I'll have to look at the results for what monotype team you want to see next. With that said, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day.